Black Expats? Black American women abroad? Black American seniors living in Mexico? Hi, I'm Bill the Geek, broadcasting not live from Mazatlan, Mexico. This is the Bill Dallas Lewis channel, and we make videos about the joys of living in Mexico. It gives me great pleasure to introduce you to two very inspiring people. Introducing Sheila and Rudy Clemens. When we recorded this video, Rudy and Sheila had only been in town, Mazatlan, for 5 weeks. Their lives has changed for the better forever. Let's see what message they have for you. Okay, Sheila and Rudy Clemens.
Yes.
Thanks for allowing me to come over here to your lovely abode next to the swimming pool.
Yes.
And talked about and ask you questions about your move to Mazatlan.
Yes.
How long have you guys been here?
Since May 1st.
May 1st.
Okay, so you've been here so far about 5 weeks.
Yes. Yes.
How do you like it so far?
Oh my God. No regrets.
No regrets.
No regrets. No look back. Ain't even thought about back. That's how comfortable. As soon as we got off the plane, we were like, phew. We left it back there. Left it back in Vegas.
So you guys moved here from where?
Las
Las
Vegas,
Vegas.
Nevada.
Okay, and how long were you there?
20 years.
20 years.
In Las Vegas.
Yes. Ching ching.
And what do you like most thus far?
Let me say, to me, number one, the weather, and the friendliness of everybody here. So I never any problems with anybody.
Okay.
Everybody speaks to you. You know, you're walking down the street. You know, they don't know you from Adam. Hola, buenos dias. You know, it's great. It's great. I love it.
Okay.
It's pretty much the same for me. And for people to remember you.
Who you are.
You know, to recognize you because you coming in and you patronizing them, and they're happy to see you. They're smiling. You don't get that in Vegas. It's like smug. You know, they see you every day. You know. But here is totally different.
Totally different.
Totally different. It's so relaxing. Oh my God.
And we were talking a little bit in your kitchen before we came out here. And some of you may not know about OXXO, but OXXO is like 7-Eleven in the United States. How many OXXOs can you walk to from your place here?
4.
And
And so convenient. You can pay everything there.
oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Rent, everything.
Rent?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh
Yes.
really?
Yeah.
Yes.
I got to do that. Thank you
Yes.
very much.
Yeah.
But you're saying when you guys go to OXXO, they treat you like your family, and
Yes, they see us and they just have the biggest smile
Smile,
and
welcoming.
hola, they just, you know, even when we went to pay our rent, we couldn't pay it all at one time.
oh yeah.
So we had to come back. They knew exactly what we
What we
was
wanted.
doing and came right up and I showed them the card and they just started putting in the information.
Okay. And what thus far? You've been here 5 weeks, but what do you like about? What are your favorite places in Mazatlan right now?
Well, the Melicon, first of all.
What's the Malecon? What
I
is
love
that?
that place. The
What?
beach.
The beach?
The beach.
You want to talk about? Is there a big sidewalk in front of that?
Yes, there's a big sidewalk in front of the Melicon, you know, and we go to restaurants there. Our favorite so far has been, we've been to Rin Rin more times. They
Rin
got-
Rin?
they got a
About
big
4
one.
times.
They got a big one.
Right next to Liverpool,
Right
the
next to
Beatles,
Liverpool.
where the
The
Beatles
Beatles.
are.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I think there's Atlas Alto.
Olus Altos.
Olus Altos,
Atlas
yes.
Alto. Yes.
That means big waves.
Big wave.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we walked it. Oh my God. We started from the end of the Malecon and we walked all the way down past Hotel Sema.
Okay.
That's past the casino.
Okay. Uh-huh.
So we walked maybe 8 miles.
Okay. Yeah, that's the longest Malecon on the planet.
Yes. Yes. And we wasn't attempting to do it, but we
Just
ended
did it.
up because the breeze was blowing and we were filming and It was wonderful. I did end up having to get a hat though.
Oh, okay,
Because
okay,
it was warm.
okay. And there are lots of restaurants. Have you
man.
picked your favorite restaurants here yet?
Oh yes, we love Madre. What is the
La
one above-
Marea.
Yeah, La Marea.
That's one.
Yes, and Talita.
It's a little restaurant in Central called, let's see, Talita. It's a little door. If you didn't walk by it, you missed it, you know.
Yeah.
But the people there.
Oh
the
my
people in
God,
that
they
place,
know us when we walk in. They speaking and hugging and
Oh.
Fist pumping and everything.
fist bumping. Yeah, yes.
And they come to us and talk to us, you know, at our table, you know, want to know us, you know, want to exchange phone numbers. They want to.
Yeah.
They want to know who we are.
Oh.
And they recognize us because we were sitting one day. We were just sitting there watching everybody, just people watching everybody, and one of the ladies
Hostess.
that worked at the hostess that came in there and walked by. Hey,
She saw us, and you know it'd be a lot of people over
Lot of
there
people.
in that area. I don't know what do you call that area? I can't remember.
It's
by the-
got
by
these two
the-
big flamingos, different color flamingos sitting
Where the
Oh, yeah.
Right across
the
the street.
concert hall is.
Oh yes, it's
Yeah.
called Michelada. It's a big plaza
Yeah, big
with
plaza.
restaurants all around.
Right,
Yes.
Yes, and all the people they walked past us and was like, "Hi," you know, and we decided, well, we'll just go there and he get a beer and I get a coffee. Of course, we got lost,
Yeah. Sure. Sure.
Good, yeah,
but yeah, we it's just beautiful.
Now,
beautiful.
how's your Spanish?
You know what? We've got at home. We got flashcards.
Flashcards.
You
Okay.
know, different Spanish. You know, you got to make sentences with them and things like that. I mean, we're learning. We're really not that good. We're picking up things here and there because as long as you be around here, you pick up stuff. And you know, we pick up stuff here and there, and we're gonna get it.
Okay.
We're gonna get it.
You know
Right there.
what? And I can only speak for myself. I do not feel uncomfortable if they're talking Spanish around us or anything. I don't feel like, oh, they could be talking about us or anything like. I don't feel that. I don't get that air at all. We just listen and we'll just get our phone and translate.
Okay.
You know, Google Translate is perfect. Use it.
Oh, okay. Okay. Now, where do you live? Where are we now in relationship to where is El Centro, or how far are we from the ocean? How close is Walmart? Where are we?
Walmart is about 1.2
Kilometers.
Kilometers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And it costs us like $2 to go over there.
How?
And on an Uber.
Okay.
Yes. Oh my God, I'm Uber queen now. I use it like I got a car. Every day. Even the people in Walmart know me.
Yeah, you know,
So there, and then from the beach, according to what time of the day we leave, it could take us probably about 20 minutes. From $5, the highest we paid was $10, and that was to that restaurant up on the hill.
La
Yeah.
Marea.
La
Yes,
Marea, yeah.
yes. And where else have we been?
a few.
In the ocean, probably about the same. Yeah, according to what time of the day. When we drove over to the taco restaurant, I can't even remember what that was.
Oh, you're in Mexico, and we went to the taco restaurant.
Yeah, okay. It's across from McDonald's. On the Malecon.
Oh, okay.
At the end of the
The
Malecon.
only place I remember close to that place is Valentino's.
Valentino's.
Okay.
Right
Yes.
next to it.
We were right next to Valentino's.
So we
Oh,
go there,
I was there too.
Yes.
I forget
that's
the
where
name
you
of that place, but it is. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, we're right there. So whatever that street is, it's right there on the end of the Malecon because we took the Uber to Valentino's, and that's where we started our walk.
Okay. Now, why did you move to Mexico?
Well, it started off as I was watching YouTube and thinking about getting a van and doing van life. So I was watching this lady, and they took a caravan. It was like 10 of them, and they took a caravan down into Mexico, through Baja, and then over. And I'm like, oh, Mexico. Well, you hear all these horror stories in the U.S. about Mexico, but I stayed with it and I was watching. And so then I got on YouTube and I'm like, oh, let me join this group, Black Expats of Mazatlan. And so that was the first group that we joined, and that was back in November of last year.
Leave a comment. Tell us what you think. And if you like the video, click that like button. And if this video could help somebody, click the share button.
So I started watching it, then the thoughts just start coming, and I'm like, I feel like this is where we need to go. And the process started. And of course he wasn't on board at first.
It was at first.
Yeah. No, yes.
Oh, okay.
Well, we got to get to him first, because we were watching. I had him to watching all these videos, and he was like, "Well, can we not talk about it?" I was talking about it every day. Every day, I was talking about moving to Mexico. He was like, "Well, can we take a break and talk about something else?" And of course, I got an attitude, but anyway. So when I started watching you, I said, "Well, maybe he'll watch Bill, and he'll feel more comfortable." So he started watching you, and more, he started coming around. I mean, you're so good at what you do that it convinced him, And we were only 15 hours from Phoenix, so I figured, that way he would feel a little more comfortable if we had to go home, because I have a brother that lives there and a sister. So that's how we made it here. So we started selling and getting stuff together in December, and by end of April, we was there. We was ready.
Okay.
We were done. We were empty apartment and 8 suitcases on our way.
I tell you how anxious I was to get there. I had surgery 2 days before we left.
Oh. Okay.
So I'm going anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you feel safe here?
Oh my God, we have walked at night. We would never walk at night in Vegas. Not unless we were on the strip.
Okay.
Something like
but
that.
on our block, no. We have walked from Central all the way to the beach and came back at night, and no problem. None whatsoever. We feel very safe.
Very safe.
And sometimes I don't even see any of us around, and it didn't make any difference. We didn't feel any different. We
felt like we were just people.
Yeah, just people. Just walking like every other people.
Like any other people.
Now this is a strange question, but how would you compare your feelings about happiness here versus happiness in the United States?
Well,
The level.
the level of happiness here is States here, Mexico here.
Okay.
Yeah, same here. Same
Just,
here. It's just a whole different people.
But yes. Hey, we have no
Nothing.
fear of walking around. We have no fear of, like even going to Walmart. In the States, you got a chance you might get your head shot off.
Okay.
At Walmart, because they had so far way over 200 mass shootings in the United States. To me, that's ridiculous. It's just totally ridiculous. And one of our points here was safety. Safety. We listen to watch the videos. You ask people, they feel safe, and nobody said no.
We feel safe here. Let me just say this again. Coming from an American, we feel safe. We've lived Vegas, Kansas City. We feel safe here. Take my word for it.
And we go live every Saturday at 10 a.m. Central Time. We get people from all over the world, and we talk about the joys of living in Mexico. Click the subscribe button and you'll get an invitation. What would you tell people who are hesitant, people who are like Rudy, didn't want to come down, didn't want to talk about it? What would you tell these people that are hesitant about moving to Mexico?
Well, let me get in the camera. Don't think about it. Just do it. Whatever you hear, it ain't true. Because we heard the same crap.
Same horse.
And we didn't believe it, because I feel like the people that are here of color, they wouldn't be here either if they felt like people say things that happen in Mexico. We don't have anything to do with the cartel, and they ain't got nothing to do with us. So if you are hesitant, we prayed about it. We prayed about it, and we felt comfortable. So come on down. If you just have to come down for a month, come down and try it for yourself. Don't listen to anybody else. Come here and experience the life of living in Mexico, and you will not regret it. I am so at ease. This gray didn't come from here. It came from back there. It looks better here, I tell you that. We look better. We feel better. Feel relaxed. If you don't know what without stress is, come to Mexico and you will know no stress, no worries, no problems. Safety is number one.
And and the second, it's like I wanted somewhere I can retire and be able to afford to retire.
Mm-hmm.
And economic solvency is another reason. You can retire on little or nothing. I mean, I've heard of people coming here with nothing but $1,000 in their pocket.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really good for a place to retire. Wonderful country to retire.
Okay.
And it's more than Mazatlan. You could come. Mexico is big. You don't have to just come here. Explore. Young people, if you have on jobs, remote, you don't have to stay in where you at. This is a big universe. Come on down and enjoy. Bring your family, your kids. Family.
Yes.
Family. I have never seen so much family. Kids playing in the park. No parents around sometimes. Then sometimes parents are there. But safety. They don't have to worry about their kids being snatched or grabbed or anything like that. Or shot. Yeah. So come down. Bring your family. You will enjoy it, and you'll see you'll have the peace of mind that you don't have in the States. We don't have Karens here.
Okay. Well, I'm about out of questions, but what did I not ask that I should have asked that you would like to tell people about? Is there something you would like to say that I haven't brought up?
Well, first of all, us coming here, it was a journey, if that's the proper word, because Rudy was in a wheelchair, and we had all these suitcases, and I assumed that when we flew into San Diego, we would be able to get a ride to go to Tijuana. That wasn't so. So be sure to do your research. We did it that way because it was cheaper to fly from Vegas to San Diego and then San Diego to Tijuana. Mm-hmm. So do your research. Because that was really hard. I mean, we had to take a taxi to as far as he could go because he couldn't go across the border. Then he had to hunt down somebody to take us across the border. And it was a pawpaw. And let me tell you how good
this guy was.
This Spanish person was. If I say, is that correct?
Mexican.
Uh-huh. He picked us up. He took us there to the hotel. He asked us, do you want me to come and back and take you back to the hotel? And we said yes. And we wasn't sure. We didn't get no phone number. All I know, I called him Pawpaw because that's what he looked like to me, a Pawpaw.
You called him Pawpaw to his face.
Yeah. So we packed up when we got ready to leave Tijuana, bought our bags downstairs, and the security guard said, I think your driver's outside. And I went out, and there he was. So you ain't gonna get that in the States. They leave you hanging. That man was there.
Yeah. You didn't have a number. No way to contact him.
No way to contact him.
Didn't know if he was gonna be there or not.
No.
He was there.
He kept his word.
He kept his word.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So with that in mind, Mexicans do keep their word when they say they're gonna do something. They may not
That's our
come.
experience.
You know, that's our experience.
That's our experience.
It's our experience. I can't talk about nobody else. But yeah, you have to do your research.
Okay.
Yeah, that's very important.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
and we didn't get. Well, I ain't gonna say that.
Well, go ahead.
Well, in the airport, we were never stopped and say, "Let me see your passport," or when we checked in all of our luggage, he scanned our passport. He never said, "Oh, you didn't get your passport stamp." And the kid that was pushing us around said, well, you were already in Mexico. You don't need to get stamped. So we thought, okay, we didn't know no different. But now that we are here, now we are illegal.
Okay.
So now we have to go back
Oh, really?
we have to take a bus back to Phoenix and come back and get stamped. We can't fly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
But still, it's nothing to worry about.
Okay.
No, we don't have no fear. We ain't doing nothing wrong, so we don't have to worry about being deported.
It's
Just when you go just make sure, do not leave that airport until you get your passport stamped. Please. Yeah.
Yes.
Or
Yes.
you'll have to go through what we're having to go through right now, which is not, we had to go back anyway,
We had to
but
go back anyway, to get.
we didn't think we'd have to go back to get stamped.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well.
No fear.
Well, Sheila and Rudy, thank you very much, and we'll have
Thank
to
you.
check in on you in about a year.
Yeah.
And see, you only been here for 5 weeks, so you kind of spring chickens. So we'll check in about a year and see how it's
Yeah, so
going.
we're gonna do, we did a year lease, so figure, if there's some
Yes.
explorers, anybody else, anywhere else we might wanna move, we ain't.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you, Bill.
You're welcome.
We
Thank you
enjoyed.
so much.
I thank you so much, Sheila and Rudy Clemens, for joining us today. You have such an inspirational message for everybody watching today. We have many more videos to come, so click that subscribe button and we'll see you in the next video.